Hey there, I'm Sister Cerise. Thank you so much for joining me. This story is the story of three friends. Friend one, he's a very nice guy, down to earth. He likes to watch documentaries and get involved in a good conversation. He has a big heart, but he's not a foolish man. Good intuition, but doesn't always listen to his gut. Friend two is a person that seems to think at times that he's on a pedestal, a little bit better than friend one at times, and may judge friend one. Perhaps thinks friend one isn't as good as him. Friend two has the pompous attitude that he has all the answers. Friend two is the type of guy that will create an organization, pick everyone to be in the group, and when he feels he no longer needs you or wants you in the group, he will kick you out for no reason at all. Then there's friend three. Friend three is a business owner. He is a person that has a loud mouth and a boisterous personality. Many people, when they meet him, they love him or they don't like him at all. One day, friend three invited many people to go to his business, and many people went. They were happy for friend three. And when they got to his business, he seemed to be in awe of all the people that showed up. He was happy. He was grateful. He thought for sure his new business was going to succeed. Friend one was happy for friend three. Friend two was elated for friend three. For friend two marks a man's success by the material things and not character. Friend three was proud of himself. Fast forward a few months. Friend three was not the business owner that everyone thought he was going to be. He quickly lost support from many people that were once supporting him. They weren't judging him or his business operation. They were judging how he treated his customers. They were feeling like it's not a place for them to go to. His business was not a place that interested them any longer. He asked many people to please forgive him, give him another chance. And they did. Everyone gave him another chance. One of the biggest days of the year. They decided to go back and trust that he has now learned his lesson. As a new business owner, he now has grown from the baby stages to the mature stages of owning a business and appreciating customers. Well, the customers found once again that friend three let them down. He did not appreciate them. He made himself first and not his customers. The customers vowed to never go back and never be in that business again. That they no longer wanted to support friend three. So they stopped supporting him. But this time, they started to talk amongst themselves in big meetings, big groups. They were all given their opinions, passing judgment on friend three. Friend three knew this, so he contacted the groups and the people that he knew and asked for forgiveness once again. The majority of the people said no. Many of them laughed. Some of them couldn't even believe. Friend three would ask once again. Many of them said, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time will never ever be. Well, Friend 2 said to friend 1, "Listen, friend 1, we need to go back to friend 3's business. Let's support friend 3. Friend 1 said, "No, I can't. My intuition is telling me no. My gut is telling me I cannot do it. It will be a mistake. I don't respect friend 3, and friend 3 does not respect me." Well, friend 2, thinking he had all the answers and he was the one that was right, said, "No, please come. I will pay the bill. And it's going to be a deal." Friend 1 said, "Okay, let's go." And they went. Well, when they went, friend 3 was thankful. He sat with them. They broke bread. Friend 3 said, "Please, forgive me for the last 2 times. I really want to make it right this time." Friend 1 said, "Well, let's see. I have a lot of complaints about the last 2 times, but for now, let me just be." Friend 3 said, "Complaints? What are these complaints? Tell me." Friend 1 said, "I don't want to right now. I'm not ready. I don't think you can handle what I have to say." Friend 3 said, "Yes, yes, please." He insisted. He said he was strong enough and emotionally enough, intact, balanced enough to take the constructive criticism. Well, when friend 1 told him how he felt, expressed what he thought, friend 3 stood up and said, "Get out of my business and don't come back." Friend 1 got up and left. Friend 2 sat down. Now, we don't know if friend 2 helped to speak on friend number 1's behalf. We don't know if friend number 2 corrected number 3. We don't know what happened. But some weeks later, number 2 showed up with number 3 to an event that number 1 was at. Both number 2 and number 3 knew that number 1 was going to be at this event, for it is an event that he often goes to. Friend 1 was confused because friend 3 did not apologize. Friend 2 showed no respect. You see, not only did friend 2 lead friend 1 like a dog back to his vomit, friend 2 threw the vomit in his face afterwards. When a dog returns to its vomit, it goes to look for the big chunks without realizing that it doesn't matter if it's the big chunks or the small chunks. The entire chunks in total were poisonous. Friend 1 realized this. Friend 2 convinced him to eat it again. Friend 1 now understands that he needs to listen to his intuition and that he needs to weigh the people around him a little bit more carefully. Not to scrutinize and judge, but to analyze and make decisions based upon what God is saying to him. Many of us in life, we think we're doing right. We think we're doing God's work. In reality, sometimes we could be serving ourselves, not serving people for the higher good, but tormenting others in the name of peace. Friend 3, he is content in his lap of ignorance. because he is unable to handle constructive criticism and he asked for it. You see, in life, when we ask for people to criticize us, we are asking because we want to make ourselves better. Unsolicited advice maybe is not fair. If friend one walked into the business and said, "I have a few things to say to you," and then sat down and started to yell at friend three, then I could understand, and I'm sure so could you. That was not the circumstances. The circumstances were, friend one, he was not ready to express what he felt. His intuition was most likely telling him it was not the time. But once again, he did not follow his gut. That does not make him wrong. That just makes him have the type of heart that puts faith in people. And that's okay, because we have to, at times, believe that some people truly are able to be mature. At the end of the day, friend one and friend two are still friends. Friend two and friend three are still friends. Friend three, well, he doesn't have many more friends than friend two, and maybe a handful. And all the supporters have kept to their word. They are not going back to the business. For sure, some people will go back because those people did not experience what the others did. They will go back and enjoy the fruits that are offered at that business. But friend one will never go back again. It's not that he feels bad or feels stupid. He just knows that by going back there, he will gain no comfort. He will gain no peace. Friend two, it's okay with him. He doesn't mind. Friend two had good intentions. But you know what they say about good intentions. Sometimes they pave the road to hell. Friend two, he had the intentions to have friend one and friend three be friends again. He wanted friend three to feel grateful. But then, why the second time around? Why take friend three to an event where friend one was? That is not logical. Especially when friend three still has not learned. Ladies and gentlemen, when children are in a playground and they throw sand, they need to apologize. If children have to apologize, why shouldn't a big grown man? Well, that comes down to character. You see, in a situation like this, we can all learn from it. Number one, listen to your gut. Listen to the God inside of you, even if it's your best friend for years, saying to you, "Let's do it. Let's go. It will be okay. I'll pay the bill." Listen to the God within you, because the God within you is speaking to your heart. Maybe that other person needs to go. Maybe the person who is like friend two needs to go themselves for reasons unknown to you. But you have already received your message not to go. So you must listen to it. If you go, you will not be punished. God will not hate you. God will not harbor any anger against you. But you will eventually have to say, "Why did I not listen to my gut, to my God?" Number two, friend number two, he has no regret. He will one day think that friend one should not have said the things he said at the business. He may even want to go into business with friend three and help friend three be good at what he does in the business. But that's what fools do. They don't look and learn and listen. If he does go into business with friend three, Friend 3 will eventually do to him what he did to his supporters, and also friend 1. Friend 2 perhaps needs to learn the lesson that he hasn't learned yet. And eventually, being with people like friend 3, he will learn his lesson. The only thing we can do now is wait for part 2, because it will unfold, and we will see what happens to friend number 3. Friend number 2, boo on you. Friend number 1, you will be fine. You have learned a lesson in life, and this will only make you stronger, and it will only show you that you need to listen to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. That's the story of the 3 friends.